Alright, we're back.
What's up? So, we're back in Fallout 3 land. We took a break.
I mean, it doesn't actually take place in like an actual area, or?
It's DC, so Virginia. You can actually go to the Washington Monument and the Jefferson Memorial.
Because I want to say it's like an actual museum.
Yeah, it is.
Later on.
You can also go to Pittsburgh, Maryland, and Anchorage, Alaska. Which, I have to say, I love the Operation Anchorage DLC. Because it's straight up like
Isn't it weird that like dead spider like moved?
Yeah, he was like flip-blanking around. So I just tested this out right before we started recording, and it works. Actually, let me do this real quick. So the things we're going to start doing in this episode is, number one, we're going to grab a secret stash that's outside.
That was loud.
It was. I feel popular. There's a secret stash outside of Megaton, and I never remember exactly where it is, but I know where it is. I'll find it. So I'll show you guys where that is. It's not crazy good, but it's useful, especially early on. And then we're going to do a speedrunning tactic to catalyze this playthrough.
Let's pass by the exploding buildings again too. That was interesting.
Exploding! Oh my god! So when I was off camera, when I was testing this, all of a sudden there's just explosions, and then I tried to investigate, and more explosions happened. There it is. So it's almost, I want to say, directly. What the fuck?
Almost behind it, basically.
It's almost directly behind Megaton.
So like halfway around.
And it is this rock right here, and it's labeled hollowed out rock. There is 10 rounds in it, a note, a sniper rifle, stealth boy, and 2 stim packs. The note is based.
Hey, you can actually use that, like the highway behind you there as like a marker almost.
Because
it's maybe what, 20 yards away, 30 maybe.
Yeah, it's not bad, and I basically just head west from here. So, what we're doing...
So you should head towards the...
Yeah. So what we're doing is, it's something I heard about a long time ago and only tested like 5 minutes ago, was you can skip like half the main story of this game just by exploring, because there's no scripted event. I hate these dogs so much. I'm already, like, not too fond of animals overall. Oh my god! They died so much easier earlier. Fucking... That took most of my...
I would stim back yourself.
Yeah, I know. That took most of my health. There we go. Jesus. So you can just skip a huge part of the game by just going to a location.
How much, like, would you say it is like out of the total main story?
Let's see. So, alright, spoiler alert, if you are invested in the story of this game or haven't played it yet and you don't want any spoilers, you're looking for your dad, because he leaves the vault and in pursuit of a project that he started when you were just born. Or no, he started it before you were born, but he shut it down after that happened. And essentially, he leaves to continue it, and you have to follow and find him. But that means you have to do a bunch of things for a bunch of people, because nothing's free in the wasteland. And while that is fine and dandy, it's a bit of a slog. Oh my god. Fucking... I just realized the reason I'm creaming everybody so easily is that I have so much invested in the small gun.
Yeah, isn't it at like 49?
No, it's at 75.
Oh fuck, when did you do all that?
It was the last time I leveled up.
I must not have been paying attention right away.
Yeah, it's...
Oh right, I remember now.
Actually, I'll put on those glasses and repair my gun. Did I get anything actually usable? There's some machine gun, but I don't have enough bullets for that. Nope. So you're looking for your dad, and you have to follow him, which means you have to go to Moriarty and then do a favor for him or pay him, and he tells you where to go.
Isn't he the guy that tells you to blow up Megaton?
No, that's Mr. Burke.
Oh right, he's just kind of that dick.
Yeah, Mr. Burke's sitting in the corner when you walk in, and he like
the bar in Megaton. Isn't it off to the right, like up top?
Yeah, it is.
Fly.
Yeah, fucking, I hate bloat flies. They're so annoying in Fallout 4. Oh my god!
The one time you might want to use the bats.
You're right. Oh my god, it's the first time I use bats. Who cares?
Who cares? I believe there's another one.
Yeah, there is. He was like...
Oh, there's two. Mayday. You can aim for its stinger. Took out the first one, I think. Oh, no, he's still alive. But only just. There you go.
There.
That wasn't too bad.
What the hell was, like... Whatever. Doesn't matter.
That rock over there looks really weird.
Northwest. Alright. So...
Where was the town? Like, how far along were you when I just started paying attention to where you... Because you walked by a town and there was a church on the hill.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because it's...
I think you...
Every time
I deviated a little.
Yeah, I did, because
it was like just before you came up to that mill.
Yeah.
I think it was probably off to the right, because I know you were
God,
like...
explosions.
You were off to the right some because you were on a hill. I believe... Yeah, it's a dog trying to fight a fly. I would just ignore them, kind of.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, every time...
Yeah, I feel like it was up there a ways.
Oh, actually, we passed by this truck when I was doing it. Fucking...
Sorry, doggy.
I'm not sorry, it's a fucking asshole.
Oh, yep, there's the church. I was right.
Yep. Yeah, there's...
So maybe don't pass through the center of the town, but kind of like...
There's super mutants in that church.
Around.
We're not going up there.
Because it was like the town just started blowing up.
Yeah, we were just... Actually, is there a safe? Sometimes there's saves in these houses, and they have neat stuff. But... Yeah.
I know you got close to it. Wait, there's something floating over there.
It's an iBot. They don't attack you unless you attack them, no matter what.
So, I'm curious as to what causes the explosion.
Now, my theory is because
I know you walked up to a car and it just suddenly...
There's super mutants up there, and my theory
Maybe they
is...
shot Fat Mans at the town?
You don't have to shoot...
Well, it's already...
You can blow up a car.
Yeah, because I remember you went in there. Wasn't there, like, cigarettes in that building, or...
No, that was...
No, that was the other place. Never mind.
Yeah, there's so many of the buildings.
It just started blowing up, so, like...
It could have just been a random thing. It could have been an enemy saw me and tried to fire on me, but I was just moving.
There was a lot, though.
Yeah, it was.
I'm pretty sure they were shooting Fat Mans at you.
So...
Because they were fucking mini nukes.
Well, that's the thing is, the cars blow up almost exactly like the Fat Man impact is.
The cars didn't really blow up until after the fact.
True.
Nice.
So you have to go to Moriarty, and then you pay him or do a favor, and he tells you what to do, like where to go.
Don't get too close.
And then you have to go through a whole metro system and fight basically zombies. And then you come up and you have to fight through a ton of super mutants, and you meet the Brotherhood of Steel. And then, after you take care of all that, you have to meet Three Dog, and then Three Dog tells you how to...
Is that before or after you go to the National History Museum?
You don't ever actually have to go there.
Oh? How did I know? I went there for a reason, though.
Well, yeah, you can get quests.
Is it a quest or something?
There's side quests that take you there, but you don't actually have to do it to complete the story.
Well, I feel like a dumb tard then, because I went over there literally because it was like, there's a quest? Go to the fucking museum? I was like, oh shit, let's do it, it's a museum. And then as soon as I walked outside, there was a shitload of super mutants. That's a big tower over there.
That's Tenpenny Tower. That's the place you live if
yeah, it's Tenpenny!
If you blow up Megaton.
Are buildings destroyable in this?
Unless it's scripted, no.
Darn.
Well, yeah, but it's not a game.
There honestly should be more games like that. Like, that's what attracts me to Battlefield 1 so much, is everything can be fucked up.
That's true. That is a nice touch, like in Mercenaries. Even though the destruction is scripted, you can blow up basically anything in that game.
Especially because Battlefield 1, like the controls are actually somewhat normal, unlike with like Battlefield 3 and stuff. Because they actually just gave out Battlefield 3 for free, and like it's weird. Like the knife button isn't like the stick like it normally is, or like any button. It's like you hit the right bumper, and it's very weird. And it kind of threw me off. But Battlefield 1 is pretty normal as far as shooters go. Yeah. And I love it because it's set in World War I. There's not a whole lot of that.
Yeah, that's something I really appreciate. Like that's why like Black Ops 1 and Battlefield 1, and actually more games are going to World War I now. But,
oh, of course.
But I really appreciate games that, you know, jump in and give you a new setting and
other than World War II.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's way overplayed. And
that was Call of Duty Spiel for like 5 games.
Yeah, and Medal of Honor too. Which
never really played Medal of Honor.
My first real shooter was Medal of Honor, and I prefer it.
I only ever got like vaguely interested in Medal of Honor because Castle of Glass was like the theme song for it.
Well, yeah, no, the later ones they kind of just tanked. They didn't really do that well, but
there's a skeleton on that bed.
Yep.
Can you be from passive guys?
Well, they're hurting me, and plus,
well, I mean, we hurt each other verbally.
Well, sometimes I want to shoot you.
Rad Roach. Wow, he was so fucked up.
All right, so
I think there's one downstairs.
Oh, you're right. Let me finish explaining the story part of this, considering we're here now.
Yeah.
So then you have to go, and you go to the Brotherhood of Steel, or no, you don't go to the Brotherhood of Steel. You go to Three Dog, and then Three Dog needs a favor from you and won't give you information until you do shit for him.
But yeah, that switch on the side there was how you open it.
Yeah. I just need to sleep and use this bed, damn it.
So continue before you go too far.
Yeah, I'm just trying to run through it. So you have to like go and do you have to do a quest for him, which is basically help his radio station, and then
him.
Once you do that,
I think
he tells you to go to Rivet City, and then you go.
I think the museum actually is necessary because he gives you the quest because he's like, my satellite dish is messed up.
No, he tells you to go into the Museum of Technology, but the Museum of Technology and the Museum of Natural History are right, like, very close to each other.
I think I might have went into both.
Yeah, you probably did.
Aren't they? Yeah, you said they're right next to each other, so.
Yeah, they're pretty.
But when I walked back outside, I was like out of ammunition.
Yeah.
I'm like, shh.
So.
What? Yeah.
What was it? So then he sends you to Rivet City, where you find your dad's old lab partner, basically, and she tells you that he went to the Thomas Jefferson Memorial, and then you find that he went to Vault 112, and Vault 112 is in Smith Casey's garage. But there's no thing to keep you, there's no scripted events, there's no things that need to be activated to keep you from finding Smith Casey's garage and going in.
So essentially, if you just Skyrim'd it and just started exploring and just came across it, you would progress so far.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're gonna play the game, like actually play it, you should go through the entire thing just because you get the experience and the resources. But for the sake of like speedrunning and getting stuff done, it's really effective.
I think it's an actual brain.
It is. It's that was the whole. I want to say that was the marketing point of that robot.
Fuck. I just thought it had a real brain.
Yeah, it was like it could store so much information because it had a human brain.
I'm curious as to where the brains came from.
But the problem is that they would go insane because they would be preserved.
Start questioning their existence. Yeah.
So that's the
Why do
thing.
they keep the brains alive for so long?
It's probably just like artificial enhancement.
Because obviously it has to be human tissue still if it's a brain.
Yeah, but also it was in 2077 that all the shit went to hell, so they did have.
So what was up? I mean, I guess it's probably explained, isn't it? But like, all these people are in a sleep state instead of just chilling out like they did in Vault 11.
Yeah. So in this,
That was like the seer, isn't it? Or no, they're all sitting like that. Okay, never mind.
so they're all each vault has its own spiel, and you can actually go to multiple vaults in most games, I want to say. And this one's spiel is that there's a scientist. I can't remember how to pronounce his first name, but his name is Braun, and he was given like complete control of what was going on in the vault, and he wanted to do experiments with simulations. So everyone in this vault has a tranquility lounger, which basically was a portal that put them, or is it time?
Keep going. 17.
Was basically a portal into an unescapable portal into this world that we're in right now called Tranquility Lane. And there's actually, it's a cul-de-sac, but there's no like there's no part that leaves the cul-de-sac. You're interesting. So I haven't decided how we're going to do this, but I'll do that off camera. And yeah, so I'm gonna call it.
Is there anything else you need to add?
I don't think so. But like, I guess I'll add that. So since every vault has its own thing, 101 was just kind of like a residential experiment. There's one where it was a musical experiment. This one is a simulation experiment. There's one where they did cloning, and there is also one where they did like a staged mutiny, where it's like
staged.
Yeah, they like made it so there would have to be like a rebellion.
Oh, that's dickish.
Yeah, it's interesting.
But that's interesting. Like, so that makes me curious now. Like, is Vault-Tec still like active?
No, they did not. Like, the company did not survive the apocalypse, as far as I know. All their stuff did, but they themselves.
So, like, they prepared everyone else for the apocalypse, but they didn't think to save themselves.
I guess they figured that they
maybe had more time to prep or something?
Yeah, something to that effect.
Because that's curious that they would save, like, so many people, but not themselves, with all the experiments that they've run.
Yeah.
It's like their projects live on, but they don't.
I wonder if that's explored in like different games, because I've only played 3 New Vegas and 4, and
I feel like that would have had to have been explored more in these ones.
I'll look it up.
Or maybe maybe in their next one they'll explain it more. Because I feel the first 2 were only like third-person shooters or something, right?
The first 2 are isometric RPGs. They're nothing like these games. And then 3 was the first to become a shooter type game.
Alright, so thanks for watching, guys.
I don't know why. I threw up a peace sign. You can see
You're
me.
such a genius.
I know, right?
You're the smartest among us, yet you do the craziest shit.
That ball.